highlight the video where I already beat it. Even you can do it? That's true. If you did it, Skittles, I guess I can do it too. Okay, fair enough. I'll do it at some point. I will submit my world record for Booby Kids and Starship Hector 2, you're saying? How can that not have a world record? I mean, there must be somebody who has a speed run of that game. There has to be. Thank you, Mr. Leo. Both. I think I've got a bunch of other games. Like, I'm sure there's no world record run of Zombie Hunter, right? Like, I could submit that. What else have I beaten that, like, nobody else has beaten, probably? I'm sure there's some other, like, obscure games that, like, can't possibly be on there. Reflect World. Reflect World. I bet for sure nobody... but that's not... Wait, does it have to be a single segment run? Because my Reflect World playthrough is not a single segment run. Yeah, that's not a single... So that... I don't know if that... Would that not count? As for that matter, Booby Kids isn't either. Actually, now that I think about it, a lot of these aren't... Well, the Zombie Hunter one is. Does that matter? If they're not single segment? Because some of these were like split across a couple of streams. Zombie Hunter's all one stream, I think. I have a playthrough of Deep Dungeon too, but that's multiple streams. Does it matter? Yokai Club. Oh, that should be all one stream. I bet there's no world record for Yokai Club. It's Hagar in the back. Yeah, it's true. Well, anyway, let's move on. So this is game number 288, Legacy of the Wizard, or as it's known in Japan, Dragon Slayer 4. Let's take a look at the Japanese version. Actually, really, really good game. One of my favorite NES games right here. Wait a second. Why is it messed up? Huh? Oh, there's like an emulation problem. Let me try doing it with Nestopia. Okay, good night, Skittles. Ah, there's the beautiful title screen of the Japanese version of Legacy of the Wizard. Dragon Slayer 4. Yeah, this is the fourth game in the Dragon Slayer series. All these games are kind of unrelated. It's a little bit similar to the second one, Xanadu, but that's some big differences, because that game has like some turn-based combat in it. No, wait, not turn-based. There's like separate battle screens, but it's action-based. Yeah, so... You have this family of 5 members: the dad, the mom, the brother, sister, and the pet. You can't play as Grandma and Grandpa. Grandma gives you a password, and Grandpa lets you enter your password. So, usually you want to start as the pet first. The pet has the weakest abilities, but he has the advantage that he can't be hurt by monsters, which makes him a good choice to play through as first. He has the weakest jumping power, the weakest range on his weapon, but the first boss is really easy, so he's a good choice. And then you go into this giant maze, and you have to find one of 4 crowns. Once you find all 4 crowns, you can... Alright, I'll be done soon.
You have every light on.
Because I need light for streaming, so that there's like decent lighting on my face. Because people need to see my handsome face, obviously. It doesn't look as good without like all the lights. Like even with all these lights, well, I mean actually it's pretty good with all the lights. But
now you're backlit. Wow.
That does not help.
I'm helping.
That makes it worse.
I'm helping.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, look, you're
so
stream.
helpful. Wow, yep. Yep. That's great. Thanks.
Super helping.
Yeah.
This is the best. Look at how much you stand out now.
I should make you my permanent assistant.
This hurts my arm.
Well, maybe temporary assistant. Oh, they were saying something like, wow, what a good job she's doing. I wish she would always be here.
Aww.
Yeah, let's say that that's what they were saying.
Okay. You should, die
Look,
to
Jen, I'm
that.
playing as a pink monster.
You should die to
And
that scorpion because he's cuter than you are.
I can't because the monster, you know why?
Huh.
I'm a monster. And the other monsters are my friends, so they don't hurt me.
Aw.
Yeah, also look, I'm pink and round. And I have
Aw.
short, stubby legs.
So you just literally wander about the monsters and just don't die?
You just don't die.
What
You
the
can
fuck
still-
kind of game is this?
That's if you play as the pet. If you play as one of the other characters, the pet can only explore one section of the maze.
Oh.
So he's like easy mode. So you do his section first.
You really
So he'd be perfect for you.
Aw. I think you're right.
Mr. Leo said that was a real improvement.
Yeah. I'm helping. See?
Oh yeah.
Super helpful.
Brigand said it's like I'm in front of an X-ray display.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is that what you were going for?
Really cool.
Wow, that's really useful.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Look at it. But you stand out so much more. It's great.
I do. Wow.
Yeah, let's see.
That's really good.
Put it over you. Whoa, now it's like, you're being beamed up.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, like, whoa.
Whoa.
There we go.
Wow. Oh, I got a call.
No, I accidentally pushed the button.
Don't press the button, Jen.
Alright, so yeah, I'm going to sleep.
Alright.
Keep your weight down.
Alright, good night. Yeah, so that was the lovely Genocider, assistant to the stream. Would work better in front of my face. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Brigand. So, I don't know, I guess we'll just wander over to the first crown and get it, maybe. But I do not intend to play through this whole game. Because I played through the entire game already last year, like right around the same time. So, a little too recent to... Also, this game takes a pretty long time. Although, I bet we could play through it pretty fast, but... Yeah, that's okay. That's alright. I think I don't have any keys. I might not be able to get that chest open without any keys. It'd be nice if I could get one. Oh. Fuck you guys. Do some money though. They could go buy something. That stuff will not help me right now. I just can't get enough magic. Well, whatever. Let's just... Oh, can't get up there either. It sucks for me. Hey, finally. Oh yeah, with no keys I can't get past this part. Well, anyway. Let's see. I'm sure. Let's look at, let's look at my video of me beating this game. How about that? Any gameplay differences between this and the US version? No, I think that both versions are basically identical, other than the only difference I've noticed is a different title screen. But there is substantial differences between the MSX version, which I would like to take a look at. So, all right. Looks like I I had 3 videos. Let's take a look at the third one. Here's me beating the game. Oh, look, this is before this is when I had the Maytag layout. But I didn't have the Fliptendo layout yet. Well, Fliptendo wasn't even a thing yet. This was just when I was playing NES games for fun.
We all become night owls in the winter, right?
Hey, listen, it's me.
You've had to work extra hard. He fractured his leg.
This is me playing through the 4th leg of the game, the dad section, like multiple times until I finally beat that boss.
I'll just take this for the hell of it.
I had some trouble. Like the 4th boss is
I am going to wait
the
for
toughest
the right
one,
moment.
but
So
I didn't know
the fire
the
down like this.
quick strategy to beat him.
Let's say now. I'm gonna unpause.
Oh look, here's Stackmaster and Mr. Leo in
spam
the
my
chat.
attacks downwards. I need to kill
My
his
old
shots.
MSX.
Faster than
Maybe
you
it'll come up for
shoot them.
TMR when he. Oh, that would be great. I would love to see him play through the MSX version of this game. If only.
This is not working. I can't fire fast enough. No.
I would love to
Why is this
request
not
a game for his
Get hit.
his retro game Gauntlet, but
What
it's
happened
too
to all
bad. I think you
my
have to not already be a subscriber to do that.
All.
Oh, looks like I fucked up.
This didn't work at all. What the fuck?
Which means I had to spend another hour playing through this whole thing again until we get back to him.
In here.
I guess I just
Right now. Okay, here we go.
I gave up on the dad and just decided to do it with the sister.
Nope.
It's easier with the sister because
idiot.
she has more range.
Yes. Yes. It worked. It worked.
Look, Mr. Leo, you were there back then. Oh, and there's Skittles
She
too.
can mash.
And
she
you
can
wish me good
definitely
luck.
Mash a lot better than the dad can. The dad sucks at mashing. I knew it. Once you get all 4 crowns, which is
This is a
amazing.
really cool. It's a really cool game. I like this game a lot. It's really fun. One of my favorite NES games.
Watching
Also, one of my favorite NES
Yeah.
soundtracks.
Skittles likes watching me.
Amazing
beat it.
music.
Crown.
And let's
Jump.
fast forward to the last boss.
Have like full health, I don't think. But this battle's actually not really that easy. Like it's not super hard, but if you get caught in that fire,
Wait,
like
who's
I
that
just
idiot
did, it
talking?
can do a ton
Man,
of
he
damage.
sounds dumb.
And it comes
And then I beat him, and then there's
dead.
the credits.
By the way, if you're
See?
standing next to him when he
Beat it.
dies, his corpse will kill you instantly.
Stackmaster's very excited that I beat it, of course.
Wow.
Such memories, I know.
It's good to see you here. Thanks for coming to the stream.
Oh, look, there's cats on your
is the
head.
dragon still alive? Oh no, to be continued. Too bad they never did make it.
You know what? Let's take a look at the MSX version real quick. Because it's pretty interesting, the differences. There's some different music in the MSX version, which is like really cool. In the NES version, as you might be aware, is there no long play for this game for the MSX version? Oh man, it's a shame. Wait, here's some gameplay. Apparently there's no long play for the MSX version. Maybe I should look under Dragon Slayer 4. There are substantial differences in the MSX version. One, like the maze has a different design in some parts. Sorry! The sister's part is like almost entirely different. And there is some different music, like I said. In the NES version, all the bosses have just the one boss theme. In the MSX version, they all have individual boss themes, which is pretty cool. Also, the MSX version has no scrolling, so which makes it seems like a little bit harder to play. Once you get into the, you have to like walk to the edge of the screen to like. There's some parts where it seems kind of awkward. The music is really nice though in the MSX version. Like it's really, really nice. Yeah, the scrolling, well, it messes. There's some parts where some jumps become tricky blind jumps because of the lack of scrolling. But for the most part, it seems like it works okay. But man, the music in the MS, I mean, the music in the Famicom version is amazing too. But the music in this version is just really cool. I don't know why he plays the sun first. I don't know what he's trying to do. Just collect the glove, I guess. I mean, you can get the first crown can be gotten with the sun if you want for the NES music. Yeah, yeah, maybe, but some of the individual themes in the MSX version are really cool. Like, I definitely prefer the MSX version's boss music, though. Oh, this song has like a little bit of a different intro than the NES version, which is kind of interesting. So I do like the NES version of this music better. And when you go between zones, like between areas in this game, there's like a weird kind of flashing effect, which is not present in the NES version. That's kind of interesting. Let me see, what else does he show off in this video? Not much. I guess there's not really a long play of this game, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess there is. Also, the MSX version has that cool brick thing for the title screen, which the NES version doesn't. So one area that has completely different music is the pets. His area has totally different music. It's way more goofy sounding. So I mean, you know how like all the family members kind of have their own theme, and this does sound more like it would be the Pets theme. I mean, it's not as cool sounding as the NES version's song, but it does sound. You can see why they chose this music, because this sounds like it would be the Pets theme. So it's almost like a lost piece of music from this game. And I guess they replaced it for the NES version just because it doesn't feel like dungeon exploring music. Still, it's pretty interesting. But his part of the dungeon is pretty similar, though. So this boss has the same music, the same boss music. Hard to believe some platforms couldn't do scrolling mode. I know. Well, the old consoles just couldn't. NES, that was one of the selling points of the NES, was how well it handled scrolling. It's one of the first consoles that could do that. Yeah, so the first boss in this game shares the boss music from the NES version, but after that, it's like all different. Her music is... Oh, so her section... Yeah, we should take a look. Her section of the maze is like completely different. Totally different design. You must sleep. Thanks, Mr. Leo. I'm happy that game is beaten. I'm happy I beat it because it was a really hard game. I feel good about it. It's nice to beat a really hard game. He has 98 Maddox somehow. But yeah, so I mean, you can kind of see, if you're familiar with the game, you can see that this layout is completely different. You can take a look at the map too. So now we're gonna see the second boss, the Grim Reaper guy. Completely different boss music. It's cool. In the MSX version, all the bosses have their own music. Although we only really got to hear the intro to it. Here, let's check out the third boss. Playing the Mother Third, which is standard. Yeah, this music's really cool too. This boss music. Very cool boss music, which you don't get to hear in the NES version. It's kind of a shame. I kind of wish they'd kept the individual boss themes. The one for Rock A is really cool too. Let's see. Let's find that. Of course, this is the same music, pretty much the same layout as the NES version, I think. And he uses the same strategy. Yeah, this music's really cool too. Oh, he uses the shield. Oh. It's pretty neat. So I think other than that, I think the path to find the sword might be different as well, since there's some differences in the levels. Not sure exactly. And the battle with the final boss, probably pretty much the same, I think. Same music. Same credits music too. So, if you're a big fan of this game, which I am, it's pretty cool to check out the differences with the MSX and NES game. Someday I'd like to play through the MSX version. Someday it'd be fun to play some MSX games on stream. But, yeah, so that's Legacy of the Wizard. I don't want to devote too much more time to it, since we have so many games to play through, and after all, I have beaten it already. I actually gave it double tens. So that'll be interesting to see where that's going to fit onto the Fliptendo rankings. I'm not sure. Let's see, how high up did I put that? It is one of my favorite NES games, so it does deserve to be high. 9.59. I don't think that'll make it the best game so far. 9.59. Let's see. That puts it at the number 2 spot. And also, I think this is the only 10 we've given out for music so far. The only 10 for music so far. You beat Metal Gear on NES? Yeah, I've never played the MSX version of Metal Gear 2. I would also like to play that. It would be fun to play some MSX games sometime. And Konami has, I think, some unique games on MSX as well. And I'd like to play some of the weird MSX like maze-like games, like Maze of Gallius or whatever. Oh, actually, there's a Famicom version of that, which I think is coming up not too far away. So yeah, Legacy of the Wizard goes into the number 2 slot of best Famicom games, which I think is pretty fair. Anyway, I've got to get going because Jennifer went to bed. I need to go to bed soon. So I will see if there's anybody we can host. Well, thank you for watching, Brigand. And thanks to everyone else. Looks like Metroid... Oh, well... yeah. Metroid McFly still doing his TMR Samus Mania. So I'm going to go ahead and host him. If you guys want to go there, that will be cool. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.